Hey everyone, this is Sailor, and I'm here with an update/future plans video. I have a few big updates. I have gotten 2 new dollies, one of which I've had for about a month now, I think, and one of which I just recently got. One is a character that I've had for a long time, and one is a character whose story I just recently came up with. The doll I've had for a little while now is a severe mod project, a pretty big mod project that I didn't really want to talk about till I at least got her mods partially done. She is a Hujo Nano Freya, which is in the process of from becoming a cat to a mouse. And this is what I've gotten so far. Her ears have been taken off. I took them off with my Dremel tool. So sorry for the creepiness. She hasn't got her face up, and I'm working on her wig at the moment, which is sitting to the side. I did make her ears. I've already made her ears, which I made so that they could be detachable, so that I could, I don't have to work around the ears to make a wig, and if I decide to buy a wig, I don't have to cut holes in them, which is the only reason why Freya, Pico, and Ophelia do not have wigs. And then here is her tail, her little mouse tail. She is a character that I've had for a while. She was, like Freya, is a LARP character, which is live action roleplay. I had played her before. She is in the story that I am currently, in the world that I am currently have her for, is the same world that Freya, Pico, and Ophelia are from. She is like Pico, Freya, and Ophelia. She is what's known as an awoken, which is the soul of a person who had usually died violently or have unfinished business, go into the soul of a living creature, or a living thing, like an animal, a plant, an insect, or a human construct like an automaton or a golem. They can also go into corpses, which is kind of creepy, stuff like that. And she was a little girl when she was murdered. She was a daughter of a noble family, a rich noble family. And when she and her mother was murdered, her soul went into her pet mouse, which was named Nan. I believe it was Nan. She is from the Japanese culture in the game, so she wears kimonos and walali. This part of the character was created so that I could wear walali. And she is a herbologist, and what is the word? She mixes potions and other stuff. There's a word, and I can't think of it right now. And she is also a healer, like a doctor. I'm still not entirely sure whether she has magic healing or if it's just she's a doctor. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the doctor, though. She is a character, like I said, I've had for a while, and she was actually based on a pet rat that I had, that I loved dearly, named Pikachu, that died 3 or 4 years ago, and then I made her shortly after she died, and she definitely helped, get through, playing her and having the character help get through, the death of my beloved pet rat. And I know that Denali Wind is doing the same thing with her, with Kapu. And I think it's a smart idea. It really is a good idea. It helps. It does help a lot. Having something that is a reminder of that person of the thing you loved, of the animal you loved dearly, of your family member, pretty much. Definitely helps. Because I know it helped me. And yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I really, really can't wait to see him finished. And then the second dolly I got is this girl, who, let me cover up dolly nudity, is a Hujo Action Dana. I got her from the secondhand market on Facebook, the BJD Addicts sales page. I got her from a really nice woman on there, and she was in really good condition. The only issue is she has like a mark on her face, which was, she said in her description. And she was really nicely priced, with shipping, a pair of eyes, and an already done face-up, which I'm going to wipe off because she doesn't look the face-up looks nothing like what I want it to. She was about the same price as you would get her on Junkie Spot. So, in all, she was actually cheaper than getting her on Junkie Spot. But she is a character that I have named Elizabeth for a story I have just recently came up with and am working on, called, the working title is The Misunderstood. It is a world where it's pretty much normal to start out with, a normal world, and then a freak storm happens, and people all over the city start getting superpowers, start getting powers. And her friends are the first in the story that you see that have them. And it follows her and 3 others, which I will be getting dolls for. Elizabeth, Alex, Jennifer, and Jackson. And I got her first because she's sort of the main character. Her stories come first, and they usually revolve somewhat around her. But they're all 4 important to the story. But right now, she's, like I said, a work in progress. I'm working on her wig, along with Meryl's wig. And I need to wipe off her face. I really like the eyelashes, though, so I'm definitely going to keep those. You can't really see them that well on this camera. But I'm definitely going to keep those. But, But yeah, and I'm going to have to do her face up and all that stuff. Wipe her and do her face up. And then I have a pair of eyes, brown eyes, that I'm going to put in her head. Because she's got brown eyes and brown hair. But the character Elizabeth has a very interesting power. Like, their powers aren't, with the exception of Jennifer, their powers aren't what you would expect superpowers to be. They're not, invincibility or time travel, which I actually think I'm going to have a character that has some sort of time travel. And their powers have a lot to do with who they are and how they were feeling when the storm hit. When the freak storm that caused their powers, or that they know of, caused their powers. I'm still working on exactly what the storm was caused by. But her power, she's always been really shy and always wanted to be, that girl that always has all the guys around her and always gets all the men's attention. And later she finds out that that's not always a good thing. And she's always looking at Jennifer, one of the other characters, going, why can't I be like her? But she is amazing at everything she does. She's a painter, she's a violinist, she plays tennis, and she's dang good at it. And she's, basically everything that doesn't involve social interaction, she's really good at. And this causes, her friend to actually sort of causes her friend's power in a way. But I'll explain that when I get Alex. But her power is a lust power in a way. At first, she has to touch the guy, and if she's feeling the feeling of being wanted, of wanting someone to want her, regardless of who she touches, if it's that person or another person, that feeling will immediately go to them, and it'll be a feeling of them wanting her. So, and this gets her into some not so nice situations. And then later on in the story, it's not just a touch. It becomes, people in the immediate area. Just people of the opposite sex, though. Just men. But yeah, that's a bit of her story and a little bit of her. I'll go into greater detail when I get her finished. But yeah, that is my update. It's getting kind of long and rambly. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys in tune.